Hello, I am Manzoor, Ahmed Manzoor, speaking to you from Lahore, Pakistan. My speaking to peoples of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh collectively was already in pipeline, but what prompted me to speak to you today has been the visit of Israeli Prime Minister to the ashram of Mahatma Gandhi in Gujarat. It grieved me immensely. I felt the pain, and I believe all good people in the world who know, and in particular India and South Asia, must have been grieved. What Mahatma Gandhi believed, understood, inculcated and upheld throughout his life, sticking to truth truthfully, if those who know, and the Israeli Prime Minister can be said safely that he represents what Zionism believed for the last 122 years, and Israel what in practical they did for the last 120 years, and what Israel did for the last about 70 years. The Israeli Prime Minister is the embodiment of all those negativity which is just opposite to what Mahatma represented. If Mahatma represented civilization, and he did, this fellow represents destroying civilization, undermining civilization, creating chaos in the world. I will not go much in these details today, but I intend to quote what Mahatma Gandhi wrote long time ago. With me is an article written by Professor A.K. Ramakrishnan. The title is Mahatma Gandhi Rejected Zionism. This is what has been written here. Mahatma Gandhi's major statement on the Palestine and the Jewish question came forth in his widely circulated editorial in the Harijan of 11 November 1938, a time when intense struggle between the Palestinian Arabs and the immigrant Jews had been on the anvil in Palestine. His views came in the context of severe pressure on him, especially from the Zionist quarters, to issue a statement on the problem. Therefore, he started his piece by saying that his sympathies are all with the Jews, who as a people were subjected to inhuman treatment and persecution for a long time. But within commas, my sympathy does not blind me to the requirements of justice. The cry for the national home for the Jews does not make much appeal to me. The sanction for it is sought in the Bible and in the tenacity with which the Jews have hankered after their return in Palestine. Why should they not, like other people of the earth, make that country their home where they are born and where they earn their livelihood? He thus, the writer says, he thus questioned the very foundational logic of political Zionism. Gandhi's Harijan editorial is an emphatic assertion of the rights of the Arabs in Palestine. The following oft quoted lines exemplify his position. Within commas, Palestine belongs to the Arabs in the same sense that England belongs to the English or France to the French. It is wrong and inhuman to impose the Jews on the Arabs. Surely, it would be a crime against humanity to reduce the proud Arabs so that Palestine can be restored to the Jews partly or wholly as their national home. Later, Gandhi clarified in one of his final pieces on Zionism and the Palestine question on 14 August 1946, within commas, but in my opinion, they, that is Jews, have erred grievously in seeking to impose themselves on the Palestine with the aid of America and Britain, and now with the aid of naked terrorism. Why should they depend on American money or British arms for forcing themselves on an unwelcome land? Why should they resort to terrorism to make good their forcible landing in Palestine? So, this was Mahatma Gandhi, who believed what builds civilization. And he not only believed, he practiced it in real politics. He was builder of civilization. So when we fall down, sometimes we feel depressed due to circumstances. Men like Mahatma Gandhi are our references, are our sources of courage. Now, who was the founder of Zionism? Theodor Herzl. He in 1896 he founded the ideology which ultimately culminated in the creation of Israel, and he said, universal brotherhood is not even a beautiful dream. And then he said, antagonism is essential to man's greatest efforts. The whole history of mankind is being negated, ridiculed. These were the matters. In the beginning, I said that I was about to talk. So now this issue, the issue of Israel and Zionism, and the world at large, and the peace in the world, peace between civilizations. What one should do, what one should not do. What are the national interests of nations? Is it a deception, or is there any meaning to it? The people of the world now can see each other. History has brought us to that place, to that era. Now we cannot shut our eyes. The politics in the countries as is being done has not been able to understand many things. So we should put our minds into these issues, apart from day-to-day politics, apart from other conflicts in the world, on the fundamental issues of mankind today. And I will discuss, and hopefully from South Asia, perhaps we will be able to contribute for the world peace. I will talk about these matters later, as time permits me, and till then, goodbye.